Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach about data flow diagram. Short form we are calling as DFD. Right. So DFD consists of these major three parts. Right. External entity, data flow, and process. Right. Let me look at one by one. External entity mean the symbol look like this, right? Entity, you have to consider about entity. What are the entities are there? If you are using the particular software, there are a number of entities are there. Customer is a one of the entity. After that, student is another entity. Reception is another entity. If you are considered as a student management system, there are different entities are there. Student, lecturer, receptionist. Okay, that is the meaning of entities, right? Flow mean this is the flow, right? This is a flow. This is a flow symbol. Process mean what is the process happen. Okay, the process symbol is this, right? You have to remember about these three symbols. This is very important stuff for while you drawing the DFD diagram. It is a data flow diagram, right? So let me go to the simple example of flight booking system. How to draw the flight booking system on DFD diagram. So these are called as only we have a one external entity. It is a customer. This is the online booking system, right? So what happen is when you are booking the flight booking, first what happen? First you are just go to the respective website. You just enter your details and you just booking this airline booking ticket, right? You never do the task, right? You first what happen is first you are go to check whether the flight is availability or not on the particular date. If the flight is availability, and again check the seat availability, right? If the seat is available or not on the particular day or on the particular flight, right? If all availability is okay, then only you will be able to book the tickets. You can give your all the details and credit card details and all the details, you can book the tickets, right? Consider about this scenario, how the flow works. This data flow diagram. You are enter the data, the flow, it's a diagram, right? That's the thing we have a meaning of the data flow diagram, right? This DFT, right? The customer, what happen is first you are imagine you are the customer. First what happen is this is a flow 1, this is a flow 2, right? The first you have to check the handle the inquiry, right? Customer check the flight availability. So what happen is it goes to the database and get the flight details. After that go to the make booking, and it check whether the flight availability and book availability is correct. After that it is replying to the customer. Okay, it goes to replying to the customer. First it will be checked. When the customer request is coming, it is checked whether the flight is available on the particular date and sheets are availability, all the things checked. After that only it reply to the customer, the flight is available for the particular date, the sheet availability is okay, then only the customer enter the details to the form, right? Make booking, right? This is first flow, this is second flow, right? Okay, this flow is working. After this customer enter the details, customer details. After booking successfully, what happen is the system will be give the confirmation your booking is you booked successfully. That's the confirmation message, right? What happen is it goes to the here D2 means database. It's a data store database. It's after book the ticket, it will be go to the confirmation message to the customer. The your booking has been successfully completed. At the same time, data is recorded into the database, right? The two tasks will be completed simultaneously. Okay. After that, you can do the another task here. This is the stuff it will be work, right? After done the stuff. Here you are considered D1, D2. It is called as data store. It's a database, right? D1, D2. Right? Database means this is flight details. We are get the flight details, all the information from the database, right? So here we get when the customer inquiry coming, you have check the details from the database. So that we have D1 confirm details. After that you have to check availability of the flight or not. All the stuff you have to check it. It's a very simple scenario you are consider about. Data flow diagram mean this is the flow, how the data will be traveling of the flow. This is the flow. Customer details you are entering the customer details. After customer details is recorded, it will be the confirmation message will be this. Go to the customer again, your confirmation is successful. This is how it will be work. Okay, right. I hope you understand this scenario well. Let me go through the another example. Okay, this is the hospital, simple hospital management system. Okay, here imagine this one. When the customer come to the hospital, first it handled by the receptionist. So receptionist first what happen is get the patient details and recorded here. It will be registered right here. Enter the receptionist patient details. It will be registered. What happen is register detail is goes to the database. D1 mean database, right? It goes to the. It will be saved under the patient table, database patient table, right? This is how it will be working. This is the flow working. This is called as external entity. This is a data flow. Okay, this is called as process. These are the processes are there. First, reception is enter the details, register patient. The patient details will be saved under the patient table. Right. This is a flow one. Second flow, reception is payment details. After register the employee, patient. After that, they will be make the payment. They ask to pay. So receptionist enter the payment details. Your payment details they enter. The payment detail will be recorded into a payment table. Okay, there will be the payment detail, separate table there. This is how flow details work, right? After that, unfortunately, the patient unable to attend the particular day, but they already they booked the appointment, but they are unable to come the particular day. They telling to the receptionist to cancel their appointment. So that the time what happens is receptionist able to delete the patient details. The flow work, the delete, able to delete the work. Then that time only it goes to the database, check the payment patient table, and delete the particular patient information. Right? They enter the relevant patient ID and delete the information. Right? The same time again the receptionist recorded the patient details wrongly. They should be able to update the details. They should be edit the details. That time also they go to the patient here flow work, update patient details. So it goes to the database. Again it will be updated. Okay, that how flow work. After that, the receptionist after book the patient is come to the hospital and they show to the they telling that the name. The receptionist able to search the appointment by the name. So search patient, it go to the database, it get to all the relevant patient details, get the data, and it search and get the information. Okay, that's how it will work, right? Finally, receptionist will be able to view all the patient details. So it's a view all the details. View all means that also get the all details from their patient table. These are called as database. D1, D2 means the database. This is called as a process. What is the process? The process there, right? So all the process are you are getting retrieving from the database, which is a D1, D2 the database, right? So consider about the scenario. This is all the stuffs are there, right? This how the data flow works, right? If you have any doubt on this the data flow diagram, you can ask me anytime. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.